Tell me where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego.
Location awareness is technology that can identify your current location. There are two ways to identify location using satellites with GPS and Wi-Fi access points. Location awareness can be used in many devices such as cell phones, GPS devices, and digital cameras. In cameras, it can be used to identify and record where and when the picture is taken. There are two key elements in GPS, satellites and receivers. In North America, the GPS satellites are owned and controlled by the U.S. Department of Defense, which has the authority to degrade the accuracy for purposes of national defense. These satellites transmit signals to GPS receivers on the ground. Atomic clocks are placed on each satellite since GPS is extremely dependent on accurate time references. The signals arrive at each GPS receiver at slightly different times due to a difference in the distance traveled. Based on these distances, the receiver can determine each satellite's position. When the receiver estimates the distance to at least 4 GPS satellites, it can calculate its position in 3 dimensions. Another way to find your location is through Wi-Fi location awareness. A location database stores location information for Wi-Fi access points. The location database gets its information from a process known as war driving, in which a car with a laptop finds Wi-Fi access points. Software collects a MAC address, power level, and other information from the access points. The information collected is sent to the location server, which then uses the location database to determine your location. The information from all sources use the internet as a link between the location database and the user. A full list of hardware and software requirements is listed here. When deciding whether to implement location awareness in your business, a manager should ask the following questions. What are the costs? How do I benefit? And what will be the ROI? Have my competitors adopted this, or is this something that will provide a competitive edge? How will my employees react to this? How can I get end user buy-in? Is this a high quality product? How reliable is it? And can I receive support services? These 5 questions will be answered by looking at 2 case examples, transport trucking and cell phones. GPS in the trucking industry is beneficial to all parties. Typically, the motivation is to monitor driver productivity. However, GPS can also increase efficiency in other ways. For dispatchers, GPS can give accurate information on the location of the driver and allow them to better assign routes. For the business as a whole, GPS can track vehicle movement, decrease truck and cargo theft, and help prevent breakdowns and emergencies through monitoring of mileage, speed, and other performance and diagnostic data. Furthermore, it allows a business to provide better customer service, as customers can see where their vehicles are if the driver is speeding, idling too much, or is somewhere where they are not supposed to be. The system saves customers on average 1 hour per driver per day and reduces fuel costs by 10 to 15%. Trucking companies win contracts based on low cost and fast delivery. This technology improves both of these metrics by improving the efficiency of truck drivers. Once one trucking company uses this technology, its competitors will need to follow suit in an effort to remain competitive in terms of pricing and customer service. While this system may be considered invasive to the driver's privacy, the driver also benefits. Since drivers must comply with state and federal reporting requirements that stipulate maximum driving hours and fuel tax reconciliation, GPS allows them to know exactly how many hours they have driven, where they purchased fuel, and how many miles they have driven in each state. The GPS system is reliable except for in areas where the sky is obstructed, such as heavily forested area. It also does not work indoors. There are many suppliers that offer support and training services. Phones can be located by estimating the distance from the nearest cellular tower. The evaluation of the cost benefits, competitive advantage, and product quality are similar to the process taken in the transport industry. The difference with the cell phone example is how to enable end-user adoption. Companies must communicate the benefits of being able to find locations quickly and easily using maps and directions through location awareness technology. In the cellular phone environment, consumers often do not know the added cost of such non-voice services and will reject the idea if that information is not available for them to weigh the cost and benefits. This technology has been proven to be profitable, as half of the providers in Europe offer location-based information services. Location awareness technology creates opportunities for companies of all sorts. There are many possibilities to improve internal company operations, as it can be used as a security measure or simply a new service offering. For example, Inco is now tracking their equipment in mines so they can find equipment faster and eliminate bottlenecks.